VP of Consulting Services and part of the senior leadership team at Applexus. In today's unpredictable and disruptive global environment, supply chains must be agile and responsive. The ever-changing macroeconomic conditions, vulnerable supply chains, fluctuating demands, and long lead times in fashion make it hard to accurately determine product requirements early enough in an attempt to avoid delays, not just of finished goods, but of raw materials and components. Ordering earlier against incomplete or immature forecasts can result in incorrect inventory and lost money, either tied up in stock, leading to discounting, or missed sales through shortages, or worse, both if inventory is in the wrong locations. Additional costs can also be incurred by resorting to ship by air rather than by ship to make up for lost time. Fashion companies typically, but not exclusively, are having to provide an early commitment of requirements to their suppliers to ease the impact, meaning they must order an exact size, color, fit specification against the item they require, as well as delivery destination or warehouse, in order for suppliers to have sufficient lead time to procure raw materials and components, plan production processes, and delivery schedule. Early in the planning process or critical path, most businesses only have an outline plan of their requirements. The plan matures over time. As a result, companies that need to order early typically resort to working off the system in tools like Excel and email, for example, postponing the final quantities into shipping locations until the last minute, where they'll have more knowledge of the destination as planning cycles mature. Working off system also increases businesses' risk of financial exposure and cash management issues. As any commitments are not visible in the financial systems, operational efficiency is also impacted, as tools like advanced available to promise can't be used efficiently until final purchase orders make their way onto the system. Ideally, businesses don't want an oversight stemming from premature decision making to result in losses. They require systems and processes to allow decisions to be made at appropriate times, record them in the system, and communicate with their suppliers. In essence, businesses want to leave the detailed decision about size, color, and delivery destination of products as late as possible in the procurement cycle. To address this, SAP have come up with flexible purchase commitments, allowing businesses to respond to changes more flexibly, placing orders in the system outlining a buying commitment, and leave the size, color decisions to a later stage, allowing suppliers to start earlier with formal contractual documents, along with financial commitments, ultimately reducing timelines and adding a level of flexibility to the final decision. Flexible purchasing commitments provides efficient management of the supply cycle, placing orders at the style level initially with generic articles, without the need for delivery locations. This also opens up the potential to use other cost-saving processes, such as pre-packing products by store or by channel and cross-docking, for example. All in all, with flexible purchase commitments, businesses can now embed flexibility to adapt to changes and bring more flexibility and resilience to their supply chains to serve customers better. To learn more about how Applexus can help you with flexible purchase commitment in S4HANA or S4HANA in general, please reach out. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.